why you drafted me. No, can we try that again? No, here, let's go.
We're
Let's go with
live,
the original way.
Brooklyn. You won't be able
Honey, honey, why you drafting me so late? It's kind of hard to draft one out when my song's in the next round. Sometimes I wish it was you. I guess we never really moved on. It's really good to hear your song. Work in progress.
Oh my god.
This is why I need practice time in my contract, Mr. Producer Man. I will see you in my office after the show.
He's too busy sipping on a cigar right now. Hey guys, welcome back to Draft One Out. We're doing one-hit wonders this time. So this is going to be a really interesting episode because we've got rules that we're going to break down before we get completely started. But Brooklyn, are you excited for this one?
I'm excited. I am nervous. There is way more strategy to this than I expected. Yeah. I feel like I'm going to piss at least one of you off, so we'll see.
Well, I can't wait. Let's bring in our guests for this episode. Let's start with the person who I think that we've kind of just like pieced together as our honorary third host of this series.
Yeah.
That would be one Caleb Coho.
Hi,
the winner of the last episode.
Yeah.
I guess.
I guess. Fuck you. I killed you all. I'm crushed. It wasn't even close. The polls came out and they were just like, it's Coho and no one else. Everyone else was on the video.
There was like one vote for Brooklyn. I don't know.
Yeah. All I know is Scully goes, what the fuck happened? As soon as he saw the draft board, that's how I know I won.
All right, fair enough. Let's move on to our other guests for this episode. Let us start with one little boat, Caleb Boatman. Caleb, I know you have an affinity for one-hit wonders as much as we do. So how are you feeling about this?
I'm feeling good. I also want to just shout out that, like, that was some classic, like, 2019, like, vintage, like, this community level of bit that I think got beaten out of us a little bit, and I appreciate it, Brooklyn.
Yeah.
There's a very angry Boston Red Sox fan who would yell at you if you did things like that, but he's not here right now, so who cares?
You started playing that song, and all I can think of is in my group, whenever someone at karaoke does that, we all go, fucking love cheating, bro. We fucking love cheating.
I am a big one-hit wonders fan, I think, as most people know. And I'm very hyped to talk about this, even though the rules made things a little interesting, and that is also something to talk about.
Yeah, I'm kind of regretting some of these, but we'll get into that. Let's introduce our final guest. It is Adelaide Spence. Adelaide, how are you doing today?
I am mad at you, Brooklyn. You had the opportunity to take your bit and make it even better by opening the episode with Wonderwall by Oasis as your original creative masterpiece, and you dropped the fucking ball so hard.
Ball. Yeah.
They didn't come back for nothing, and you ignored them. Those two.
All right,
I could do that next time. We just change this all the time.
We are so off the rails, and we're only not even 5 minutes in.
It's a live show in this community. Do you expect it to be on the rails?
How does the show work?
There are rails.
You guys are getting paid. All right, guys. So here's how it is going to work. It is going to be 5 picks. You will get 5 picks. It's going to be a snake-style draft. Each of these songs has to be from one song has to be from the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, and the 2010s. We are really banking on some of these 2010s people to never have another hit. I was here.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
No. I love the fact that he had another hit, but we all thought that for sure, having not had one since 2014, that he would never have another big hit like that.
True.
So there are also some other rules. Rules for this are they have had to have only one song hit the top 40 in the U.S. Billboard Hot 100. So unfortunately, that cancels some songs out, like Closing Time by Semisonic, I Melt With You by Modern English, Torn by Natalie Imbruglia. All crazy that they have stood the test of time, yet will not fall into the parameters of the rules of this episode. We are also having something that we call the Jimi Hendrix rule, where Jimi Hendrix technically had one hit, but the longevity of his actual songs like Purple Haze and all of that, while never really hitting that high on the charts, we're not going to count those. So if we feel that there is someone brought up that fits that parameter, we will put it to a vote and potentially veto it. It has to be 3 out of the 4 other panelists. So how we're going to decide on the order of this draft is we're going to spin a wheel.
Foul.
We had really good
Man.
chemistry last time. Let's go.
That's a great callback. Did anybody watch Miscellaneous?
Great callback. Give me first. Come on.
Well, let's see what happens here.
Yeah, baby!
Ho-ho!
Rigged.
Son of a bitch.
This is bullshit.
Where in the order do you want to go? Don't
First,
forget it's,
baby, let me go first again.
don't forget it's snake style. So yes, you can go first. All right. So let us take Coho off of the wheel. Where are you, you little? There you are. Should have done that in the first place. Apply wheel changes. Okay. So the next person is going to be Boatman.
Okay, I'll take a risk and I'll take the back half of the snake.
Okay.
Whoa!
Okay, wait. So Coho is eating you, or you're eating Coho?
Jesus Christ. So you're going 5th, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
I didn't want to count.
I'll help you. 1.
Boltman's the ass.
All right. So I am going to go 2nd.
Okay.
So whoever the wheel lands on gets to choose 3rd or 4th.
Yeah.
And it's going to be Spence.
Brooklyn, I want 3rd. Are you good with that?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. So order is going to be Coho, myself, Spence, Brooklyn, and Boat. With that, Coho, what is your number 1 overall pick?
I took it first last time. I'm taking it first this time. It's the best song of its decade. Somebody that I used to know. Gotti, Kimbra, the best song of the 2010s. The best song we're going to talk about tonight. Number 1 overall. Let's go.
First of all, you pronounced the name wrong. It's Gautier.
Okay, great. Fucking who cares? The guy who won a Grammy, he doesn't care if some fucko from Grand Forks takes his song number 1 or says his name right. He's sleeping on millions. Doechii just got a Grammy nomination for doing his song again. So,
Okay. I think this is a very good pick. I don't think it would have been my number 1 overall, but I think that it is a very worthwhile one, especially considering how well it basically carried you in the last episode of this series. Any other thoughts on this one?
Yeah, this is the clear 1-1. If I was going first, I was doing this half for the bit. Is like we had the chance to do something very funny, where the only 2 episodes of the show that we've done in this style, the both number 1 picks were Gautier, somebody that I used to know.
All right. No other thoughts?
I feel like it's just, what can you say about it? Like, it's genuinely one of the greatest pop songs of all time. Like, it's just, it rules. It's incredible. I think that Kimbra verse it's like the moment it kicks in from, oh, this is a great song to, oh, this is an all-timer. Like, I don't really know what else you can say about it, but it is the pick that I expected to be most people's 1-1 if they got there.
Yeah. I think Bo and I were hanging out last night. We both agreed that like this would be the first overall pick by kind of anybody. Like, it would be insane if this made it to second spot, because it is such a clear and above like correct pick.
All right, so I am going next. Let's see here. I feel like I should take a 2010 song simply because the amount of options is a little bit more narrow than any other decade for some reason. But I think, you know what? Yeah, no, I'm going to get it out of the way because there's a lot of options for almost every other decade. Shut Up and Dance, Walk the Moon.
Yeah.
It's one of those songs that it got overplay after a while, but then as it's kind of, that overplay's kind of gone away, anytime it does pop back up, it really does hit like a pleasant note. The energy is absolutely infectious. The lyrics are very, very charming in that kind of semi-cheesy way. And it's just a great overall song. Everyone else's thoughts?
Oh yeah, this is like, this was like part of that era where there were a lot of like 80s influenced pop songs, like especially I think the same year, like Can't Feel My Face also had like a very 80s influence. A couple other, like obviously we were kind of in the midst of the Bruno Mars, so 24K Magic, all that stuff. And it's great. I love this one. This was kind of I think the 2010s, I think this was kind of 1B. Totally valid pick. Great pick. Yeah.
I think this is one of the more recent additions to every wedding playlist. I think the fact that it has lasted, and like you're right, it was so overplayed, but we're not really sick of it. And I think that's fucking crazy for how quintessential pop, not classic, but like it is like, it kind of feels like the most basic pop song, but also like the best version of it.
I'll be the grumpy man in the corner. I think this is overplayed. I do not like this song. I think just with part of my work, I see a lot of like 19-year-olds to 20-year-olds kind of dancing along the songs. And when the song comes on, they see it as like this like nostalgic sort of vintage thing. And that makes me feel really old. I think this song is fine. I like the synth solo, the synth guitar solo, whatever that is coming on the end. I think is pretty fun. But yeah, like Shut Up and Dance With Me. I just don't like that tagline.
Oh, okay.
Is Shut Up and Dance really cool if it's now part of Moulin Rouge? I think it really
Correct. The stage show does suck. That we're in agreement, Coho.
The stage show is a little bit better than the movie, but that's not saying much.
You really like that Shut Up and Raise Your Glass mashup. I know you do. You don't get to pretend that
No,
you're too cool.
2020 Coho, who had literally no taste for COVID, would like that song. But Shut Up and
That
Dance
changed?
is fine. Yeah. It's no somebody that I used to know, but it's a good pick.
All right. So with that being said, Spence, you're up next. What is your number one pick?
So I'm going to clarify this by saying I could be fucking off and pick some, like a song. I went by the Wikipedia list, and there are some ones there that just don't belong. And we talked about it at the opening of the show. So if I pick one, I am happy to be told I am wrong. I have plenty of backup picks.
Okay.
For me, I think the 80s were the weakest overall decade for me. I think it's something where I do enjoy a lot of the music, but I think when we're looking at the one-hit wonders, nothing really stands out to me. Except for one song that is featured in my second favorite movie of all time, Coho's first. Shout out to Flock of Seagulls. I'll be going with Iran.
Let me Brooklyn, double check this, but in the meantime, we'll talk about it. So tell us more why you like this song. This is your pick.
I think it's a fucking bop. I think it has one of those like quintessential '80s sounds that when I think we'll see it through my list about like I think something that comes from one hit wonders is they encapsulate the vibe of the decade, and I think I Ran is this really great kind of like not transition piece, but I think the '80s have a lot of like kind of like dour notes from like Reagan era type of shit, and then there's some absolutely incredible like upbeat optimism. Pure vibes. I think this is one of those songs that I will go out of my way to listen to when my brain is fully brain rot 21st century music only.
So I'm looking, and
Yeah.
Unfortunately they had another song hit the top 30 of the Billboard Hot 100.
They actually had two.
Yeah.
They had,
Really?
yeah.
Which I will say is their better song. Space Age Love Song is one of those,
Yes.
which is, in my opinion, the best Flock of Seagulls song.
I can see the argument there. So Spence, unfortunately, you will have to pick another song.
Okay. Where do I find the singles on here? Can't find it. Wait, there it is. Motherfucker. Wait, no, that's UK. US at the very back. Phenomenal. Okay, going from my second to my first favorite movie, I'll be going with "Come On Eileen" by Dexys Midnight Runners.
All right, tell us more.
The sibling dance, and Perks of Being a Wallflower, legitimately that might be my first time I heard the song, which is crazy. I also got to shout out COVID era us three children watching Spies Are Forever from the Star Kid offshoot. It was a clip from a radio show where it's someone was introducing the song, and it's like, hey guys, get her a rag. It's "Come On Eileen."
It's get her a towel. It's not get her a rag.
It's the same thing, but I think it's just like a genuine, like a really fun song, and I don't know his name, but the lead singer has one of those interesting voices that kind of makes it an earworm naturally, or with the right music, you're like, I can't get this funky ass white dude out of my head, and he just kind of like lives in there, builds a little house.
Funky is not the word that I would use to describe.
He's
Kevin
a corked up
Rowland's
white boy with the sauce, okay?
Okay. No, this song is very, very fun. It's absolutely infectious. There's so many moments that are catchy. That's not just the hook. Like when they start actually going into the bridge and just like doing the stomp clap bit of "Come on, Eileen Telluride, come on." Like there's no way that there's not at least half of the audience chiming in
Throwing
on
ass. Yeah.
Fun fact: this is the song to take Billie Jean off the number one, off the top of the Billboard US Hot 100 charts.
Fuck you, Michael. Fuck you, Michael.
You can get it out of here. That song. Get it off the list.
Everyone else.
Is this song?
Yeah, this is my number one.
120 million views in 24 hours. No. Sorry, go ahead, Rocco.
This was my number one 80s pick. If it happened to get back to me, I was gonna go there.
Sorry.
But yeah, like Andrew was saying, that build up, especially like when you got like the fiddle in there, whatnot, really sort of like capping off the chaos that is that part of the song. I've danced to this song a lot. It's a really fun time. This is one for like the wedding album, I would say.
This, I think, was the clear number one of the 80s. It really wasn't close, especially with some of the songs that were eliminated or disqualified. I think this is the correct 80s pick.
Okay, Coho said his piece. He told those.
Fuck you. A bad pick. It's fine.
I will also say, not their best song. Jackie Wilson said I would put as my favorite
Nerd.
Midnight Runner song.
I would agree with you if I didn't like the original Van Morrison version just a little
And
bit.
I would
better,
agree
but-
with you if I gave a fuck to look up Dexy's Midnight Runners back catalog.
Their back catalog is actually very great, and their 3 albums are very different.
All right.
Actually, Next 6 Midnight Runners are the new Beatles.
I'm not fucking saying that. I'm just saying they're great. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you tell him. Don't let him bully you into that, Bowman. Brooklyn, you're next.
Okay, so offense wins games unless you're the Giants, but defense wins
Or the
draft
Bengals.
boards. Defense wins draft boards, and I got to defend because the person behind me is going to take the song if I don't. So I'm going 90s, and I'm going New Radicals. This is why I was like, I need to be in front of Boatman because I need to take this song. This is Boatman's favorite song of all time.
You can
A man has been
can
shot
actually
dead
be-
in Iowa.
second get his heart ripped in half.
Somebody took Come On Eileen, so I was like, all right, cool. That's the next one I got to take. It's a great
Oh,
song.
this is where strategy comes into play. This is where the
I'll
strategy
let
comes.
Bowman say why it's a great song.
No, don't do that to the poor guy.
You know, fuck you. That
He's
is
already dead.
Not only am I taking your favorite song, I'm not going to tell you why I took it. You're going to talk about my favorite song for me. Wow. Holy shit. This is the heel turn of the century for Brooklyn.
Don't. I swear to God, Bo, don't you let the 90s come back around to me because I'm going to pick the other one.
Holy shit.
I don't think Brooklyn. You may as well continue because I don't think Bo's alive.
Yeah, like
You unalived him.
the guitar that kind of resonates with the vocals, and like it's very sing-alongy, especially when you get to that ending. It's kind of like the better version of We Didn't Start the Fire, and I think it's a better version of it where he's kind of like rhyming off different aspects of things. But yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You play to win the game.
You killed my
This is a good
twink.
song, and I honestly just want to say this is the best choice Brooklyn's ever made in the draft. I love Caleb Boatman, but nothing was more entertaining in the moment
That Brooklyn, no.
than Brooklyn, no, and just see immediately on his face, heart ripped in half. It's like if we were drafting the greatest actors of all time, and you took Albert Brooks one pick before Caleb Boatman. It's just the greatest moment. That was wild.
Brooklyn, you're a bad person. Greg Alexander and New Radicals are songwriting geniuses. This is a very long song, and not a fucking second is wasted, unlike Brooklyn most of the time. Brooklyn, you are like the fucking equivalent of like, you know how they get like C-list like sitcom actors for like Dancing with the Stars? That's who you are in this community. Like, you were the wash-up. You were like the main lead of whatever fucking sitcom you were on. You were like fifth build, and now you're fucking showing up not even on Dancing with the Stars. You're showing up on fucking Skating with the Stars.
What the fuck is
I think Brooklyn's a very nice Alf. You treat him with respect.
Oh my God.
Fair,
I mean, to me,
fair.
this is
You're
how
a
Fox
nice
is taking
fucking
over
Alf.
Dancing with the
Good
Stars.
for you, Brooklyn.
Well, I'm not gonna let. Bo,
I
you're next.
full respect also, but was doing that rant, and Brooklyn the whole time was just like,
Okay, I gotta go on offense a little bit.
oh yeah,
2000s.
but just also said, "Fuck you, Spencer Barber." Moving on.
Yeah.
No,
Oh.
I said that because I was like, we're not gonna top in this. You can.
You can talk about how great you get when you give this. It'll make me feel better.
Oh no, it's a great song. I don't know. Like, it was on my board, but I also was like, there are other songs from the 90s that I can choose. So I was thinking to myself, I'll let Boat have this one.
Oh shit!
That's fair. Okay.
I love this. It's the greatest night of
2000.
my life.
I'm gonna go for the 2000s pick. And this is Also one of my favorite songs of all time. It's not my favorite song of all time, unfortunately, but it is one of my favorite songs of all time. And it's a song I think I need right now because I think it just takes some time in the middle of the ride. The Middle by Jimmy Eat World. I would say is like just perfect, like pop punk, emo pop, like great hook. I love the riff. It's just, it gets you in a good place. Great song off of, admittedly, an incredible album. Bleed American by Jimmy Eat World is just a brilliant album, but this is like one of those all-time great pop punk jams.
Well, Payson, there's a little thing called strategy.
It's a great song.
I should have fucking put myself at second, but I didn't think anyone else was going to do it. And now I want to kill myself.
I'm going to be hanging from the bathroom.
This was number 1 on my board for the 2000s. I kind of figured that it wasn't going to be around, but I figured that I may as well at least have it just in case, because it is a great song. And the moment I realized that they were technically a one-hit wonder, I was like, well, shit, why didn't I think of that first?
I have one of... Oh, wait, never mind. Nope, never mind. Yeah.
Brooklyn, this was on your 500 list, so don't start...
I'm mad that I didn't consider this because I immediately thought, oh, Sweetness for sure should have peaked in top 40, but it did not. So yeah, this is a great pick. Yeah, great pick, Bo.
Are we allowed to make trades here?
No, God no.
Dang it.
Brooklyn is not picking up the phone for the Jacksonville Jaguars right now. The New York Giants are not fielding calls for David goddamn Putney, okay?
Boatman is not going to be Howie Roseman right now.
Oh my god, that's so funny. You get to go again, I guess.
Unless anyone else has anything to say about this song before we move on.
It's a banger. I knew this was, like, to me, this is like the Boatman pick for the 2000s. I could have called it 2 months ago, and I would have known that he was getting this song.
All right.
Right.
It wasn't even on my draft board because.
Well, since my first pick for the 1990s is gone, I do have to go with my second pick. I don't know if this is the song that people would have thought it would be for me.
Oh, okay.
I feel like this is. I do think like this is one of those ones that was probably on everybody's draft board because it is like an absolute jam and a half. I'm going with "Return of the Mac" by Martin.
Wow.
Damn it.
One of like the ultimate revenge like breakup anthem, like "I'm Back" song ever. Like the ultimate comeback, like in terms of indie relationship song. Like it just soars. Morrison's vocals are incredible. The production is fantastic. Like those first few little notes there. It's an amazing song. And I'm glad I got to spread my thing out a little bit because if I would have gotten on my first picks, it was a very Boatman list. So it kind of does let me, as much as Brooklyn makes me want to kill myself, I do get to spread it out a little bit more. So I guess I should thank you gremlin.
Damn. That's my 1-1 of the 90s. I'm really annoyed that went. Fuck!
No, that's a really good choice. It wasn't on my board, but it is one that definitely deserves its place in this conversation.
Oh, it's a great pick. Fuck.
Spence, do you even know what this song is?
I do, yes. I've heard it. It was not on my list. It's good. I don't have any hyperbolic things to say about it, though.
Yeah, this song is good. It came up, but I think I was gonna go a go a different route for this style. This gets used for like walk-up songs, and I think there's a sort of like an intimidating nature to it. I like the groove of it and whatnot. It just kind of fits in a bunch of different settings. So yeah, no, this I like this pick for 90s.
All right, Brooklyn. Well, you are next. What is your second overall pick?
So I think I'm gonna go 80s because I'm worried that if I don't get this pick, like my depth compared to everything else is a little weaker. So I'm gonna go there and then see where everyone else goes and then come back later. So I'm gonna go "Walking on Sunshine" by Katrina and the Waves. I think this just has a great staying power. One of the bands plays this at work, and it's still just a very fun time. That guitar lick mixed with the horns, it's kind of like the perfect wake up song. Especially like you get to the end of that chorus, and don't it feel good? And it's very uplifting. Yeah.
Brooklyn, I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
Be the bearer of bad news.
They had a song called "That's the Way," hit number 16.
Damn it. Okay.
They also had a song from 1985 called "Do You Want Crying" that hit number 37. So yeah, do your research, Brooklyn.
Damn it. Oof. Damn. Oof. All right.
Would have been a great choice otherwise, but
okay, that's fine. I'll go 2000s then. This one I know for sure is a one-hit wonder. It's going to be "Drive" by Incubus. I think it just mixes that kind of like what Linkin Park was doing with kind of doing the rock and the kind of the DJ scratchy elements, but it's more toned down. I really like the arrangement of it. And I think the chorus is so catchy. This is what you need for these type of wonders.
Brooklyn, they had multiple songs hit the top 10.
No, they did not, Bar.
Incubus does not have multiple top 40 songs.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, no. They had "Pardon Me," "Stellar," "Wish You Were Here," "Nice to Know You."
Stellar did not hit top 10. It peaked at number 7 on the Bubbling Under Hot 100 singles chart. It did not hit.
"Drive" is their only single to make it into the top 40 of the main Billboard Hot 100 charts.
Really?
Yeah.
According to
Wikipedia, their main Wikipedia page is wrong then.
No, I'm on their Wikipedia page right now, Bar.
If you go to Billboard.com,
I don't know what you're looking at, but I'm looking at it right now. And so, you might be looking at the wrong. Are you looking at the alternative charts and not the Hot 100?
It just says the.
I'm looking at their Wikipedia. Are you under their discography chart or?
Yeah, I'm under the discography. Oh no, I see what's going on. No,
I'm looking at it right now.
I'm a dumbass. Go on. Tell us more. I'm so sorry. I'm the dumbass.
I just kind of said what I did. I like the acoustic guitar mixed with the DJ scratchiness. The pre-chorus is a great sort of build. And then the chorus comes in and everybody's like, whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there. And it's fun to sing.
Brooklyn, I want to know, was it intentional that you picked 2 songs from the 2007 animated classic Surf's Up?
No, not at all.
Because both of these songs are in Surf's Up.
Okay.
Dude, it's so funny. I hear "Nice to Know You" so often that I would have sworn that was another hit from them. But no, it's a really good song. I think that it's one of those songs that may be a little bit stuck in the decade that it was made in. But it is one that has aged pretty well in other people's eyes. Nothing else? Anyone?
I don't think I've heard this song.
Okay.
I mean, you've seen Surf's Up, so you definitely have.
You definitely
Oh, fair. I don't remember it.
That's fair.
Well, whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there. All right, Spence, we're going to you next.
So I believe this is eligible. What I am seeing is that she has charted very high in the dance charts repeatedly, but on the pop charts, only top 40 once. It is a song from 1976 from Vicky Sue Robinson, Turn the Beat Around.
Ooh.
I'll be honest, but before doing the research, I had only heard this in Pitch Perfect. I had never heard the original somehow, and it fucks. I have a growing love for disco, and I was going to draft I Will Survive. For some reason, that says it's a one-hit wonder. Definitely not. I think this is a very solid number 2 in terms of like if I'm looking for my disco picks. I think this is a phenomenal song that kind of defines the era.
I'm not gonna lie, I would have never thought about this one, but I fucking love this song. It is such a great dance song, and the power behind the chorus is just phenomenal. So yeah, no, absolutely fantastic pick.
I've never heard of this song.
Yeah, I don't know if I know this one off the top of my
No.
head. I'm sure I've heard it, but like,
What?
it's not coming to me.
No.
You've never heard of it?
Wow, that's
All right, Bowden, time to rewatch Pitch Perfect, the greatest movie of all time. Turn it on.
I don't think Boat's ever actually seen it.
Sure. He's seen it like 2 or 3 times, and he said it's mid, like a fucking heathen.
well,
It
okay,
is.
correct. That is a very mid
If
movie.
he's seen Pitch Perfect, he has absolutely heard this song. It's probably featured at least 4 times in the movie.
I haven't seen all of Pitch Perfect. The one that I can remember the most is Pitch Perfect 2.
Bar, I didn't hear you. Can you just hum the bar? Oh, okay. Yes, I do know. I do know this song. I just couldn't think of the. Yes, I do know that song. Because I also want to say it's in Last Days of Disco.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure it is.
Of all people, Caleb Boatman's never heard Turn the Beat Around.
I do. I have heard it. I just couldn't think of the title.
Okay.
No, you're a fake fan. Yeah,
Fair
you hate Slim Whitman.
Okay. Damn. All right, we're gonna move on. I'm gonna pick next. Let's see here. Since that's gone, no, there's at least 2 songs from that decade that if I get one of those, I'll be okay. You know what? Let's take it. Let's take the other 90s one that I thought that Boatman was gonna actually pick. I'm hoping that I'm not incorrect about them only having 1 hit then. So someone correct me if I'm wrong. I believe they've only had 1 song hit the top 40 of the US Hot 100. Correct. I'm going to take Groove is in the Heart by D-Light.
No, I believe you are correct. They are. I had them on my board. I just didn't. Yeah.
This
My only
song,
thing is, does that, with Q-Tip being a feature on it, is that disco?
No, I don't think the featured artist ruins it if it's a one-hit wonder.
yeah, no, the featured artist.
Oh, I thought that's what we. When I,
I thought
no,
that's I thought that's what we established.
I
is
thought
then
we were saying.
I was saying what I was saying is if the one-hit wonder was a feature on something else, then they are no longer a one-hit wonder.
Oh, okay. That's not what I was
Okay.
saying. I was saying if this. So maybe you got confused with what I was saying.
Okay, and I wasn't following because I thought we were talking about my example was like if Billionaire with Travie McCoy featuring Bruno Mars. Travie McCoy is a one-hit wonder despite Bruno singing the hook.
Right,
Okay.
that's what I thought that we were talking about.
I didn't understand that part of it. So fair enough then. I would agree that this counts and I need to add something back into my board.
All right, well, I'm glad that we were able to get that.
I have one objecting thing. I have here that Good Beat peaked at number 35 at the Billboard Hot 100.
Get fucked, Bar.
No,
Fucked. Oh.
I am not seeing that.
Hold on, let me confirm.
Enhance.
Enhance. I am not seeing that at all, Brooklyn.
Okay.
What song?
Good beat.
Good
but
Beat.
Yeah. It hit
I
number
think
one
you're
on the
doing the
dance
same
charts.
thing Brooklyn or Bar was doing.
I'm just typing in Google. Does D-Light have multiple songs that reached the top
Are you
40
seeing the
on Billboard.
AI
It-
summarization?
Good Beat did not hit the U.S. charts. It did hit the U.S. dance charts number
Oh,
one.
okay.
So I think
And
that's
yeah.
maybe where you're.
And
Um,
it hit pretty high on the New Zealand charts
Yeah.
as well.
I said it's "Power of Love" is the only thing, the only other song that charted on the U.S. pop charts.
Yes,
And that
and
was
even
number
then that just hit 47. So bar is safe.
It's always for. Come on, Coho.
Always 47.
I will say this is a great like pseudo 90s disco track. Lots of great hooks. The bass line rules. Fantastic pick. I think the 90s had like, besides obviously I was gonna pick you go first, but besides that, like I think it just had a deep bench. So I knew that if I didn't get it, as much as that would break my heart, I did have a lot of other options there, and I think there are a lot of great picks from the 90s.
So is the only person who's taken an 80s song so far Spence?
I think so.
Okay. Interesting.
I'm old.
But there are so many elements to this song that just should not work. Like the little brrr and the slide whistles. Like there are so many things that if like literally pieced together wrong or in the wrong place or anything like that, this entire song falls apart. But everything is like just perfectly placed. The saxophone solo from James, the guy who was basically James Brown's saxophonist. You got freaking Q-Tip. You got Bootsy Collins. Like this is the most lightning in a bottle one-hit wonder I can probably think of.
Yeah, I use this song at work to either keep the dance crowd going or to get the dance crowd started. It is very satisfying to hear this song and see multiple people just like kind of having their times of life, not really caring about anything else that's going on. One of the best bass lines in song ever. Also, a great montage in Big Mouth for any Big Mouth fans.
The craziest fucking montage in Big Mouth.
Yeah.
Never seen it.
Don't.
All right. All right. Coho, round us out. Round
Cool.
2.
I'm going to take my 2000s. I'm going to take my favorite song of all time, Chasing Cars, Snow Patrol. Thank you very much.
Yep.
One of the best songs ever made. My favorite song of all time. Double checked it because everyone was doing the thingy. When you go to their Wikipedia, UK comes up first, and I was like, what the fuck? I've never heard of 90% of these songs. Went over, I'm like, oh, it's because US is at the end and they only have one song that charted. And it's Chasing Cars for a reason. GOAT status. Great song. Yeah, I don't know. It used perfectly in Grey's Anatomy.
This is one of those songs that I genuinely love, but I know a lot more about Snow Patrol's back catalog. They're just kind of like borderline Jimi Hendrix claws, but I don't think that they're there. I don't think that they're there. No, when it comes to like the world of adult alternative music, they're actually like a really influential group. But that's just specific to that genre. Songs like Run are absolutely fantastic by them. But this song is really, really sweet. There's like a delicateness to it, but there's a power behind it. It's a great choice. I just did not think that this was a one-hit wonder.
Forgot to say. I saw Snow Patrol live when they opened for Ed Sheeran back in 2017. Nothing funnier in my life than sitting in the stadium, listening to them do all their songs, and knowing no one in the fucking stadium knew who Snow Patrol was until they started playing Chasing Cars as their closer. The first notes happen, and there's literally a collective, oh, in the arena. That's who these guys are. It was the greatest moment of my life. It was awesome. But also seeing them do Chasing Cars live in the Fargo Dome, all the whole stadium had their lights on. It was great.
Of course, it's called the Fargo Dome. Because of why wouldn't it?
The Fargo Dome. What do you want from us?
You need to listen to their latest album, Coho. It's genuinely amazing. Any other thoughts on Chasing Cars?
I considered this. I considered this, but I think I chose Drive because I like it more personally. But it's a great song. Also a great song to cover.
I personally, I think Brooklyn had a missed opportunity not taking this. That way, he could take the favorite song of both of the Calebs, and that powers combined.
I did not know that. I did not research enough.
That is 99% of the reason I'm taking it now, because I know only 2 people have 2000s picks left, but one of them is Bar, and I'm not chancing it. But then Bar just said out loud he didn't know that Snow Patrol's a one-hit wonder, and now I feel like I reached, but I'm fucking annoyed. I'm glad I got it.
Coho, it was on my list. I absolutely could have been a petty fuck, and if I knew, I might have been.
Well, listen, Spence, there's a couple picks that I got to make right now because you're the only one left that is going to take it from me. So,
okay. So, with that, we're going to go into round 3. Coho, what is your next pick?
okay, I'm going to get my 90s out of the way too. That way I shut Spence out of all 3 of the categories they have left, and I feel safe. I am going to take What's Up, 4 Non-Blondes.
Not even on my short list. You shot your load in a bad direction.
Jesus.
Well, Spence, I assumed you would have vibed with the songs we all do. I thought you were a normal human, and the only person that I thought was going to be on my side of.
I have the most normal fucking list so far.
Considering how much you're on TikTok and the whole
Exactly.
What's Up Bees in the Trap thing is happening right now.
I totally thought Spence was going to swipe it as a TikTok generation kid, but I don't know.
Not gonna lie, there's a lot of songs I'm like, oh yeah, I know this from TikTok.
I know. That's why I thought you were going to take What's Up. Anyway, there's literally never a time where What's Up plays and everyone's into it. It doesn't matter who does it at a karaoke or when it plays live or whatever. Everyone fucking loves What's Up. And there's a reason why 4 Non-Blondes exist. Whether them even remember them. What's Up? It's fucking the best. And He Prays will be the meme that I will forever associate with this song. Great song.
I will always associate it with the He-Man YouTube video.
And He Prays.
And I said, it is a really great song. As much as it's been memified, it is really a great, great song. I think the lead singer's name is Linda Perry. And she just delivers a great performance on this track. It is insanely memorable and catchy.
I so thought Spence was going to jack this.
Good pick.
The fact that they don't know this either, I feel like I just reached too slightly, but it's right.
I'm going to go last.
Uh-oh.
I don't have strong thoughts about What's Up, to be honest. I think it's good. I know some people really don't like it, actually. I like it. It was not on my draft board.
That's crazy.
I feel like
I think there are songs that I'm gonna mention here and be like, oh, why didn't I pick that?
No, What's Up was number 2, and my list goes 25 deep in the 90s. So
Okay.
I think that's the second best.
I think at the end of all this, I'm gonna list a song, and you're gonna be like, oh, I didn't know that counted. I want to.
This is the only one with a 90s pick left. When they're done, go ahead and throw it out. I'll tell you it's
okay. I will.
What you're about to say is probably my number 3.
I'm gonna mess you it because why not?
I just think it's such a okay. Yes, I did not clock the song. I did not recognize it. At the same time, I feel like it's not great. It's not a great listening experience on its own. I think there are better picks, like significantly better picks.
I know Brooklyn hates What's Up, I think.
Before I message Coho, I just want to confirm there's no weird free agent thing at the end of this, right?
No, when you're done, you're done.
In a vacuum, the first time hearing this song, I can be like, oh, this is great. But we were talking about how Shut Up and Dance With Me gets overplayed. What's Up says, hold my Tamagotchi, and I am going to go from here. At work especially, I despise, I loathe this song because so many drunk women are like, I can sing this song, and the band tries to be nice, gets up and lets them sing, and it's awful. It's truly awful. This song needs to kind of take a break for a little bit, then maybe come back. As soon as I saw the TikTok thing, I'm like, why? Why are we doing this? Why are we going back to this well?
Because it's a great song, though. But I do understand what you mean, because anytime I go to karaoke, there's always at least one person who does this song.
Yeah, and it always fucking slaps, guaranteed. Even if you think you can't sing, you do What's Up 4 Non-Blondes, and it still fucking slaps. That's why I take this song.
Because the rest of the crowd is covering up how bad you're
Who
doing.
cares? Well, the fact that everyone's singing along proves
Exactly.
that greatest one-hit wonders of all time. Making
All right.
my argument.
Okay. Let me see here.
Yeah,
Yes,
I did, Rube.
yes, he did.
Yeah, I
Rube.
did.
Because he got the first overall pick again. Wheel decided that the Wheel fucking loves Coho. So, all right, I'm going next. So I have my 90s and my 2010s pick already done. So with that, I'm going to go to the 70s. Oh man, there are 3 songs that I can totally choose from that are all great picks. But I think the one that I'm going to go with is Dancing in the Moonlight by King Harvest.
Banger.
This is one of those songs that everybody knows. Even if you don't know that the name of the band is King Harvest, everybody knows this song. Because there's also been like a cover of it that got really popular outside of the States. It's not as good, but it's absolute. There's a warmth to this song. Anytime it comes on, I don't think there's a single person who gets mad that this song is on. You can be in like a bar, a grocery store, in your car. When you hear the opening keys to it, immediately there's a sense of like joy listening to this song. It really captures that really nicely. So what are everyone else's thoughts on Dancing in the Moonlight?
Oh, fantastic song. I would like to point out there's also a different cover by one Allison Stoner made for the soundtrack of Space Buddies, the direct-to-DVD Airbud spin-off.
What?
The direct-to-DVD 15th installment of an Airbud spin-off.
It was not 15th, it was like 7th at that point.
The point stands. 55 Airbuddies.
Your Honor.
The first 2, so who gives a shit?
Your Honor, irrelevant.
I would also like to point out Jason Earls voices a Russian dog in that movie. It is very
The only Air Buddies movie we recognize is Snow Buddies for Dylan Sprouse, the Shasta the Husky. So we give a fuck about both.
Are we not saying Space Buddies was a cinematic?
No, we are not.
Where's the
It
game?
makes the
with
right
it?
Space Buddies makes the right stuff in Apollo 13 look like shit.
Who this man?
So, fun fact: this is on my work playlist, and
This is knowledge for me,
Favorite
Jason. Thank you. I did not know this, so thank you for giving me this.
I
have a
also don't remember this song in Joker Filet.
I don't know if I remember. Who
Don't think
remembers
it
any
is.
season Joker Folly you do? No, let's be real.
I don't hate Joker. I thought you didn't hate Joker.
I liked it, but I couldn't tell you what happens in it except the end.
That's fair.
I liked it when it came out.
I think we're both going to be eating crow then.
I kinda.
I have a
I'm scared to
coworker
rewatch it, honestly.
who's twice my age and had never heard this song. And I put it on the work playlist. She's like, "Oh my god, I love this. What do you call this? 70s music? Oh, I looked that up later."
No. Brooklyn.
I
I think the song is okay. There's other yacht rock one-hit wonders that I was going to consider, but yeah, no, I considered it, but yeah.
All right, Spence, you're next. What are
Okay.
you doing?
So I think so. These two don't have 2010s yet, so I'll take that now and not worry about anything getting stolen. One of my favorite bands, quietly, is Neon Trees. They're not eligible for this.
Okay.
I think
Was
there
about to
is
say.
About to say, they're not
I think there's a one-hit wonder that is the closest to Neon Trees Light that you got from the decade. That is also like a fucking great song that I think if we're doing like, especially like my high school time, like encapsulated, I think one of the go-to songs that we think about for the era is Tongue Tied by Group Love. I deeply love this song. I think it is like very not like a party party, but in my head it was like the soundtrack of everybody's birthday party or a pool party or something around the era. It is such an intense positive memory for me.
I gotta be the bearer of bad news here.
Fuck you.
I'm sorry. That song did not make it into the top 40. It was only charted at 42.
Shut the fuck up. No way.
It's a Natalie Imbruglia situation.
Yeah.
Really? That's crazy.
I was about to say I didn't know what the song was, and then I heard it. I was like, "Oh, this is great." And then Bowman is like, "Ah, it doesn't count." It's like, "Ah, damn it."
Okay, well, never mind then. Fuck me, I guess.
I remembered because I had this on my short.
Okay, that's great. Hey, Bo, guess what? Now we're talking about shooting kids. Pumped Up Kicks by Foster the People. Also a fucking banger. You did this. You fucking did this. Blame the white man. Yeah, really good song. And don't like understand the lyrics. It's just like, like good vibes. You gotta like have fun with it, right?
It's a good vibe. Have fun with it.
I'm in danger.
Oh, we were so close. We were so close.
Vibes. That gave the same vibes as that like meme of that guy who's like playing video like on a video call at GTA, and he's like, "I'm fucking these." It's the same vibe as that stupid meme.
Spence, you have no idea how close you were to getting vetoed again because they had a song hit number 42.
42 is Spencer's least favorite number tonight.
Hey, Bart, Jackie Robinson 2.0, you want to run it back?
Oh my God, no. We're not doing that shit again. So, yeah, really good song. I didn't even think about this one, to be honest with you. It's one of those ones where like I know the band, I know some of their back catalog, so for some reason my brain doesn't go, "Oh yeah, one hit wonder," but no, they are. So it's a good choice.
I'm not gonna lie, I mix up Foster the People with One Republic a lot, so I saw the song come up. And I'm like, oh, they clearly have multiple hits, so I can't use them. I will say there is a remix of this song that I have heard before. I can't tell you who does the remix, but it is a really good, like, dancey sort of version of that song. And if I'm being honest, I'd like to listen to that one more. But I think it's a great song.
Okay, we're gonna get off the song about killing kids.
Oh, that was so funny.
Brooklyn, you can't do the funniest thing right now.
No, Brooklyn, it's your turn, but be careful.
No, I am going 70s because every time somebody else says 70s, I wince that they're going to pick the song that I pick. So I'm going to do this now because I think my 80s pick, I don't think anybody's going to pick it. And 2010s, I think all the good ones are truly taken. So I'm just kind of going personal there. 70s, I'm going to go Got to Be Real by Cheryl Lynn. It is one of the best bass lines ever. I know it's used in a lot of movies. Payson, help me out here. I know it's used in a bunch, but also one of the greatest vocal performances coming on the end. Just a great disco hit. This is one of the first ones that I researched for this show, and I'm like, cool, this is my 70s one. I think I have time to draft other ones, so I kind of let it slide to here. But yeah.
Okay. A really good pick. I did not even consider this one, but you're right. That bass line is really great, especially on that. Who did Lil Boo thing?
Oh, I can't remember.
That guy.
Yeah.
But great sample flip with that on this one. But yeah, no, it's a great dance piece.
Yeah, no, I dig this one. I didn't even think about this one. So good, like sneaky pick, Brooklyn. Genuinely, I think this is a great pick. It wouldn't have been like my one from the '70s, but it would be like on the list definitely. Yeah, really good pick.
It's hard for a song to fail when it's written by some of the guys from Earth, Wind, and Fire. To be honest with you. All right.
I'm pulling it up right now. I don't know if I recognize the song.
It's me, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Sorry.
All right. So, no. It's in Shark Tale?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yes,
it's
yeah,
when-
it's Shark.
It's when Oscar gets rich. He goes up to the apartment and he's like shaking his fish stick around with like fish Joe or fish
Adelaide,
Jolie
I
or
also
whatever.
believe it's in Paris is Burning.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
I want to say, isn't this the song?
This
This
is
is
not-
not
away from
when I
that,
asked
are
for
we?
help, Payson. This is not what I was asking for.
Adelaide, I believe this song is the song that like plays like 3 different times in Paris is Burning.
It's. I don't remember it that super well.
I think it does.
Yeah, I know there's some disco song that plays like 3 or 4 times in Paris is Burning. I believe it's this one.
All right. So, Bo, you are up next.
Okay, well I am also gonna go the 70s because I have also been wincing every single time somebody says the 70s. And this is my number 1 pick of the 70s. So I'm glad it came to me. Excuse me.
You're blessed.
But this is my number 1 pick of the 70s. One of the greatest guitar riffs openers of all time.
Yeah.
I am going with Spirit in the Sky by Norman Greenbaum.
Oh, really? That's okay.
What?
That's not where I thought you were going. Cool.
Oh, okay.
It's the first time someone's taking something that's even hit my 70s draft board, so I feel really good that I'm okay for my last pick.
Okay, fair enough. But yeah, no. I love this one. Incredible guitar line. Just absolutely rules.
This is one of those ones that I thought about because I knew for certain that this song alone was probably going to pull votes. I personally just kind of resonate with Dancing in the Moonlight a little bit more, but this is a dope ass song.
Yeah, this was my number 2 pick. If for some reason Got to Be Real was picked, this was going to be the other one. This was in my dad's songbook of guitar songs, so I've had that kind of memory with it since I was a kid. I love the guitar lick. I love the sort of tongue-in-cheek lyricism about like religion and spirituality. Movie trivia. I think this is in Open Season, but I could be wrong.
What are with the movie references today?
Because I gotta. This community is based on movie trivia, and I need to make sure that.
Surf's Up, Shark Tale, Open Season. All right. Anyone else on Spirit in the Sky?
Good song. I considered it.
Banger song. I think if I was being objective, I think it's one of like the better picks here. As I was like kind of like narrowing down from like the long list to the short list, I cut it to something I have a huge sentiment for, but also like a significant amount of the best one-hit wonders of the 70s were on the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack, and I didn't want to be like, oh hey, I know this friend I watched when I was a fucking 14-year-old, like a little dickhead. So like I wanted to shake it up a bit.
All right. Well, Bo, we're coming right back around to you for the top of the 4th round. What are you picking? You have your 2010s and your 80s picks still left.
Based on what Brooklyn says, and I hope I'm not gonna get killed here because I'm trusting what that vile snake told me. But based on what Brooklyn says, I'm hopefully safe in the 2010s. And so because of that, I am gonna wait to make that pick, and I'm gonna make my 80s pick since there's a lot on the board. And I don't know if this is one that like maybe other people had on their radar. I just think this is a fantastic song. I'm going with The Promise by When in Rome. Okay, based on that reaction, I'm feeling pretty dang good about my decision. Yeah. This is probably would be most associated, speaking of movies, with Napoleon Dynamite. Payson is in the chat. I'm waiting for him to. There we go. I was waiting on that. But also just a fantastic like 80s synth pop song in general. I love this one. Especially with some of the other like 80s one-hit wonders I love, not technically counting for this. To me, this is like one of the gold standards. So I love this one. Great vocals. I love the when you like the reverb, everything. I think production one. This one just rules.
I'm gonna go last, and Brooklyn knows why.
I'll go first. Tune in to December's episode of Turntable, where we talk about a great cover of this song.
Thank you, Dylan. There it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, exactly. Once you hear that cover, there is no other version.
Yeah, I guess I'll hop in on that. Is this song bad? No, but I heard the cover version first, and it kind of ruined this version for me. To be 100% honest with you, I get why it works. I get why it was a hit. I get why people love it. I just don't. I think that the other version's the better version.
I'm currently listening to it for the first time. It's fun. I enjoy it.
Coho is just kind of mid on it, I'm assuming.
Okay, well now I'm the back to regretting
is
it.
a lot better because it's different.
Coho just likes things that are different. Confirmed. Brooklyn.
That's 2020 Coho.
Okay, so we're gonna go 80s. I forgot about this song until about probably half an hour before the show, when I was doing a little research. I think that "Don't Want to Fall in Love" by Jane Child is a great example of like how the late 80s sort of influenced the 90s. It's like very over the top sort of synth. And I think it took sort of like the backbone of 80s music, really just kind of went like full ham with it, with the guitar and the synth. And it's just like, it's a great, like kind of driving home at night song. Yeah. There's nothing really else I could say. Like you kind of forget about it until you're listening to specifically like 80s radio or like that, like We Play Everything radio station.
What song was it again?
Don't Want to Fall in Love by Jane Child. Per my homework, it is the only top 40 hit I've had.
I don't know if I know this one. Anyone else?
No idea what this is.
I almost
I'm listening to
exclusively
it
hear
now.
this song at like 3 a.m.
I have never heard this song before in my life.
I listen to it right now. It sounds fine.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I know this one. Okay. So I will give it a listen later on because I do trust your taste in music. So we're going to move on to Spence.
Bar, what picks do you have left?
Do I have left? I'm not telling
Yes.
you, Snake.
Coho, do you have access to the
As far
stream?
as 80s and 2000s.
Oh,
Okay. Okay, here.
you traitor!
I think
I also have 80s. I gotta see if Spence.
That is a completely reasonable thing for
I
Adelaide.
gotta see if Spence fucks you over, bro.
here's the thing. I think I have so many great picks left for the 2000s.
Oh, someone's
Oh,
on
sorry.
mute.
I thought I was muted.
You're good. I will just go with 90s. I wouldn't say this is a disco song. It kind of feels disco adjacent to me. I think 90s. I had some like obvious picks. For Coho and Boma specifically, I was leaning towards Metaphor for Abortion. If y'all know the reference, I decided to land on Divinals. I Touch Myself. Clip it, ship it. I think it's a really phenomenal song. I think like the 90s have this weird kind of like, I don't know how to describe the sound, but this reminds me of like one of the quintessential sounds of the 90s, like kind of washed out, but she's still putting a lot of emotion into the actual performance. And also like, who doesn't love a horny bop? I think this is just just a generally really fun song that I can like get emotionally invested in, weirdly enough.
I know one person who does not like a horny bop. He's sitting right below you.
I'll bop this horny if he tries to fucking speak up.
I will say, Adelaide, if you tried to pick Metaphor for an Abortion, that one technically doesn't count.
Really?
They had another top 40 hit.
Good thing I did not do that.
But yes, this song, I've heard it before. I don't hate it, but like 3 horny, 5 me.
You hate when they're horny, I get it. Brooklyn, what do you think?
I forgot that this song existed. I had to throw it on to kind of remember what it sounded like. It's pretty mid, I would say. Yeah.
I like this song. It was not on my list though, because it's not one that I actively like. When it plays, if I hear it like on the radio, I'm like, oh yeah, cool, I like this song. Otherwise, I don't actively seek it out. Okay, I guess we're moving on to me. Okay, so I've got 2010s, 90s, and 70s.
No, you're talking about what you have already. My bad.
Yeah. So I think that I can. You know what? I'm gonna get a 2000s song, and there are 3 that. Oh no, there's one that I could really pull some votes with, but I think I'm gonna go with. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the safe choice here. I'm going to go with Crazy by Gnarls Barkley. Yeah, Brooklyn, they are a one-hit wonder, technically speaking.
But CeeLo, I would gesture a veto to that because he has Forget You.
We made the John Waits rule with Asia because John Waits has in our group chat because John Waits has a Missing You, but he also has Heat of the Moment with Asia. So we brought that up in the chat.
We did, because the rule is like if Fun were a one-hit wonder and Nate Ruess on his own were a one-hit wonder, I would not count Nate Ruess as not a one-hit wonder. Just because he was a part of a band that was also a one-hit wonder.
Okay. So Crazy, Gnarls Barkley, it's one of those songs that just instantly caught the attention of the general public. That sample... It's such an incredible like sample use. It's just some random score from a Western, but the bass line in that or the guitar or whatever it is, it's perfect. It's just like because the tone and the mood and the atmosphere are incredible. Danger Mouse's production in particular overall, it just gives it's this dark, moody atmosphere that it's just so perfectly captured. And CeeLo sounds, as much as I don't want to give that man credit, sounds absolutely fantastic on it. It's absolutely memorable. The backing vocals during the chorus, it's an incredible song.
I think as somebody who has come and touching myself on the list, I think I'm a master of like sex music, right? This is a really sexy song. Like I think as you're listening to it, like your body just starts gyrating, and you're just like having a great time. I think this fills your soul in a way that you don't expect, and it never loses. It gets better with age. The more you listen to it, it's like yeah, getting into it. Like you're really invested in every beat in the song. I think it is a phenomenal time.
I didn't read the rules. This song came up and I immediately checked it off because I thought CeeLo Green would have counted in that sphere, but it's a great song. It's in our top 500. One of my brother's favorite songs ever. Yeah.
Should have been focused on reading the rules instead of.
I wanted to sabotage. I wanted to do the brouhahas. I got that moment.
No, we're not. We're not
Brooklyn, I
talking
hope
Beastie
you know. You get what you fucking do.
Full credit.
All right, that's a wrap. That's a wrap on Boatman, everybody.
Yeah.
That's my time.
Coho, any thoughts?
Not on my top 15 from the 2000s one hit wonders to consider. So
Okay,
good, not great, I guess.
fair enough.
Did I want to throw out other 2000s ones that I would have picked over it because Ben still hasn't picked?
So yeah, I had a question for you, Bar and Brooklyn. Are we gonna like basically do like, oh yeah, here's our honorable mentions or whatever? Because I could
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Yeah,
We're gonna do that.
because we usually, because I think last episode we gave 2 honorable mentions each to add to the playlist.
Yeah. All right, so Coho, finish up the round.
I got the 70s and the 80s left, so I'm going to go ahead and clear them out. And I am very confused that this hasn't come up once by anyone. I thought that if this was not, I thought for sure this would be gone by this pick. So I'm going to take Play That Funky Music by Wild Cherry. I think that is wild that this made it this far. Banger song. Don't know a single person who doesn't like it. So it's a certified banger.
It is good. I think that it's kind of what hurts it for me personally is having heard Casey and the Sunshine Band over and over again. And I think Casey and the Sunshine Band does this kind of song better. It's a good song. It's fun, but I don't know.
Who grew up all the time with Casey and the Sunshine Band because my dad's name is Casey and he thought that was funny. No song they've ever made is better than Play That Funky Music. As someone who
Okay.
heard
See, Cole, I was on your side until you said that.
Play That Funky Music is better than all the versions that Casey and the Sunshine Band could do of this song. 100%. This is just better.
All right. Anyone else on this song?
Casey and the Sunshine Band didn't record the song. Sorry. Sucks to suck.
This is a really good chorus, and that's about it.
Here's the thing.
Adelaide has a point.
Disagree. Is that
The verses are like a really good vocal wail. That's really fun to listen to. What are you talking about?
I'm not talking about. I think the lyrics are a little silly until you get to the chorus, and then it kind of works. I do still think this is a bop.
I don't think Caleb Boatman has any grounds to talk about like thinking a song is too silly to like it. Sorry, Caleb Boatman.
What song do I have?
Both of us would have picked if he counted. Young MC would have counted if he counted. Would be our pick for that decade without question.
That's fair. This song was still on my draft board, motherfucker. Like I would
Why
have.
Are you going, it's just a little silly, so I don't think I could pick it.
I'm not saying I don't think I could pick it. I'm just explaining why you were getting on me about the frickin'. Shut up! I don't have to explain myself.
I think we can agree. This panel loves silly songs. We would prefer if they're from a tomato or a fucking cucumber.
The cucumber
drop the ball
silly
here.
songs. Don't cite the deep magic to me, witch. I was there when it was.
Why does he walk off every time he feels like he makes the mic drop?
We need to give him a microphone.
He's walking into his kitchen, standing on the other side of that wall for like 5 seconds, and then coming back when the conversation changes every time. I'd bet money on it. Anyway,
staring very intently at his toaster.
He's not making shit. He's just doing a Gianmarco walk-off. Anyway.
All right, Coho. Give us your 80s
weird
pick.
I think it's wild that this is here in the 5th round. I will be taking Rapper's Delight, Sugar Hill Gang. 100% counts. Look it up.
Interesting. I thought they had one more. I thought they had Jump On It for some reason. Let's see, Sugar Hill Gang. But tell us about it while we're.
I mean, what more must I say? It is the definition of banger.
Will you stop saying stuff like that?
It is lit, as the kids say.
Oh my God, kill
We
me!
get turned to Sugar Hill.
I will end this stream.
It's pretty lit, man. It's busted.
Oh, it hit 53. Okay.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. No, I did my research. Dylan, I love you. No, Rapper's Delight, I think, is like, I don't know if you really need to defend Rapper's Delight. It's just like the bedrock of an entire genre's best music. So, like, I don't know what to say. It's just
Who
like
picked Rapper's Delight?
I did.
How can you
Jump On It never made the top 40.
What?
Yeah, Apache only hit
Jump On
53.
It was at
No,
50.
I'm saying, isn't it a 70s song?
No, it's literally 1980 something. Like 81.
It has my Googling had it at
So
79.
it says 79.
The album it's on is 1980.
Yeah, but the song came out before the album.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking fight someone.
Oh,
Fucking lose it if that's the case.
Rappers, according to Wikipedia, Rapper's Delight as a single was released.
And according to
in
Wikipedia,
1979.
Bowman owns a small village in the former Yugoslavia.
Wrong.
Like, what are we
Fucked
talking
up.
And good for him.
Boy, repick.
You done fucked up, baby.
That's bullshit. Fuck. All right,
There's
fine. I'll
so
take
many
Fooled Around and
great
Fell.
songs still available.
Can I say something? Genuinely, if Coho wanted to, I would be fine with allowing him to swap this for Play That Funky Music.
No, I'm keeping Play That Funky Music, but I'm gonna take Fooled or not Fooled Around. That's also
I was
something.
gonna-
I'm doing the wrong one. No, you know what? Actually, I will. You know what? Fuck you. I will. Sugar Hill Gang will go up to 70s, and then
Well, I said I was fine with that.
No,
The-
I'm also okay with that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I just
can't pick
wanna-
shit. Doesn't
wait,
affect me.
wait. Does it really matter? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna make that my 70s pick.
Okay.
I will move Rapper's Delight to my 70s pick. Cool.
Don't forget we're letting you do this.
Excellent. Thank you. Appreciate it. Eat shit. I was so confident about being to double up those. You know what sucks? A lot of the 80s ones that I would consider one hit wonders are like basically negated because there's one person who has like a 39. Like Rockwell has one that hit like 39. It's like, fuck you. Who knows the other Rockwell song? Like, shut up. That's 100% a one hit wonder. Anyway.
I have 4 available 80s picks if you would like to get a loner.
Okay, I'm gonna take this one. As much as I don't love what it's become, the band also doesn't love what it's become. I am taking We're Not Gonna Take It, Twisted Sister, because the song rips. Twisted Sister only has the one hit, and this hit top 40. That's a fact. I'm positive on that one.
Wow.
Was I Wanna Rock not a hit?
I thought for sure that it was, but
The top 40.
damn. Okay. Tell us more.
Okay, yeah. No, you're right.
Also, okay, weird. That explains why that's also not gone at this point. But I was holding off on this because I felt weird about taking it, but I think the song rips. I think that when we talk 80s dad rock, this is the king of it. No one does it better than Twisted Sister. We're Not Gonna Take It. Like, this is one of those like dad rock 80s songs that your dad has on while he's mowing the lawn or working in the garage, and every time you stop and you're like, it's just like, We're Not Gonna Take It. Anytime it's on, it rocks. Rocks. Song rips.
I don't know about this one.
How? What world are you living in?
I
Oh, you know what I think is better? I think, it's no dancing in the moonlight, folks. Oh.
it's really
That is
not.
better. That is a better song than this.
Okay, I like this song. I think this song is okay, but here's why I don't like it is because later on in life, Twisted Sister put out a Christmas album, and they did "Oh Come All Ye Faithful," which basically took the backbone of this song and did it to that. It is one of the worst Christmas covers ever. So when I hear that song, I immediately associate it with this.
The weirdest reasons for not liking shit. It's like, you know what? I was walking through a park one day and I heard Twisted Sisters on over the radio, and then a bird pooped on my head. And you know what? Now I don't like the song. Fuck pigeons. Fuck Twisted Sisters. Pigeons. Like,
Brooklyn, I assume you hate every Pearl Jam song because they did Bugs.
What?
Because of the song Bugs. Awful, terrible song.
Bugs is terrible.
By your same logic, you should hate every Pearl Jam song.
But no, but what I'm saying, okay, never mind. I don't know.
I get you're saying that they used part of the song to do a Christmas song, but at the same time, that'd be like me being like, you know what fucking sucks? Welcome to the Black Parade, because they just decided to use it in All I Want for Christmas Is You for a mashup thingy. Like,
I would just like to say the best version of this song would be played by a children's middle school orchestra as Josh Peck wearing a is waving it around just as they are about to put Troy McGinty and Dobbs into the dumpster.
You know what?
Cinematic classic Max Keeble's Big Move.
You know what? Boatman won me over with that. I'm on your side.
I think
That's the greatest use of that song in any movie ever. Like, it really is.
Your reign of terror is now at an end. I mean, yes, please.
if we were drafting best 30-second clips in a song, I get it. Who listens to the full song of this? Who gives a fuck about the back 2 minutes? There is nobody who knows and loves
people who play Guitar Hero on tour. Listen to this song.
This is coming from the person who drafted Check's notes. Let's kill these kids. The opera. Who listens
like
to Pumped
4
Up
hours? That's
Kicks?
just a banger.
Oh yeah, the Columbine song's a banger. I Touch Myself. The only person listening to I Touch Myself in 2025 is Adelaide Spence. Literally the only person.
I have a playlist full of horny bops. It fully fits my character. If you fit in your character is pumping and dumping in 30 seconds, good on you. There is nothing of like substance compared to the rest of the fucking picks from this decade of the whole decade. You put 30 seconds.
No wonder why. No wonder why you're like, oh, who only listens to 30 seconds?
You don't leave a tip like Andrew Barr. You just fucking run.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
I just want to comment on the two great energies here. Andrew and I promoting the fight, and Caleb just sitting back, eating his popcorn, watching the chaos unfold.
I truly cannot take the criticism from Spence that no one listens to the back 2 minutes of this song because Adelaide Spence hasn't listened to more than 30 seconds of a song since they were 12. The entire fucking TikTok brain they have. They can't watch a whole movie.
We can literally prove this wrong because in Musical.ly, you only vote for the songs that you've heard before. That's where you fucking quit like 2 years ago. Categorically, you're wrong.
No, I can't get in it because the app doesn't work. I would have jumped in.
Okay.
Sure.
All right.
Bar, what's your pick?
All right, we're moving on. My pick. All right. Before this gets uglier.
Bar, you're the only one who hasn't gotten a shot taken at him yet.
Anybody need a pretzel M&M?
Oh, I would love
it's pretzel M&Ms. Okay.
You don't get one, Brooklyn.
I don't.
Wait, you know what? We forget. We never forget.
All right, so I have to make my 80s pick. And so I wanted to take something. It was technically released in 1979. So I guess we're not doing that, though. Because otherwise I would have picked Cars by Gary Newman. So for my 80s pick, I'm going to pick something that's a little risky vote-wise. However, I genuinely think that it's a song that has aged so incredibly well, even though more people probably now know it for a Will Smith song. And I'm going to go with Forget Me Nots by Patrice Rushen. The groove in that song is absolutely stunning. Whenever the hand clap, like the double comes up, there's at least one person in that room who will do it. I don't care what room it's in. I don't care if you're in like a cafeteria, a grocery store. There's one person who's doing that. Her voice sounds absolutely incredible on it, and that synth line it's so good. So I think I'm gonna pick this as my 80s choice. But what is everyone else's thoughts?
I truly have never heard the song.
Send me. It's everyone knows it for the Men in Black theme song.
Yeah, it's literally the Men in Black theme was sampled to.
Yes, like I understand the listening to it. I was like, okay, this is Men in Black, but I never heard this song.
That's wild because this definitely gets like play at like swimming pools. Weirdly enough, that's where I associate this song is like public pool.
That makes 100% sense to me.
It's very
Though.
funny because I have never heard this at my public pool ever.
Well, I would assume there you only get, probably.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to listen to what have you or haven't you gotten from the guy who lives in fucking Iowa. I'm sorry. Do you have a cell phone yet? You live in a cornfield. The microwave just got there 10 years ago. Congratulations.
Hey, you mean the Science 7?
I live in Des Moines, and you beg to come here every single time.
Beg?
You live in a one-horse town. You live in a three-hoof town. Let's be real here.
I live in one of the most important cities in America, actually. But anyway.
Oh,
Genuinely, I do.
anyone else know this song?
No, there was another song I was going to go in this route. I forget what it was called, but yeah. I probably heard it before. But...
Okay, well, then, Spence, we're going to go to you. Finish this off with your 2000s pick.
So I fucked up.
Oh.
According to the massive Wikipedia list, this song was listed in the 2000s. I would like to pull a Coho and trade my 90s pick if I can.
No.
Because it was released as a single in September of 99. However, it was then re-released as a physical single in January of 2000, where it is listed among the 2000s one-hit wonders on Wikipedia.
I think we were only fine with Coho trading because he had two back-to-back picks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That, and there was like that weird thing that we, discovered during his pick.
Fair. Apparently, all the small things by Blink-182, one-hit wonder.
Vito!
That would fall under the Jimi Hendrix clause anyway.
But that's fair. I was like, how did this not get fucking drafted yet?
Because it does not count.
All right, let me double check this one. Because I'm between two. I will say I am leaning towards rock music, which I think is not a genre typically associated with me. However, I think
You have to pick
2000s rock.
Butt rock?
Huh?
You have to pick a butt rock anthem? I'm here for it. What are you picking?
Are you about to
Uber stank on all of us?
are you about to pick click click boom?
Who is Butt Am I Rockin'?
Jesus.
That's okay. What the fuck? This song is not listed. Okay. I was going to do I Believe in a Little Thing Called Love. Or I Believe in a Thing Called Love.
I believe in a thing called love. Yeah, that counts.
No, it doesn't. It does not
really?
make less top 40. It makes the bubbling under the top 100 where it hit 19.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so I'm getting
Bubbling under the 100 does not count.
You know what? Here.
In the Hot 100.
I don't fucking know. I don't see it.
Yeah, it did not make the Hot 100. It made the bubbling under Hot 100. By virtue,
Okay.
it did not actually.
So I'm gonna do something that Caleb Coho hates. There is a take that I have historically that I think that there is a cover of a Michael Jackson song on Glee that is better than the original. What if
Glee cast
told
will
you
not count. Glee cat no Glee no.
What if-
Glee
No, I
cast-
know what they're about to do. This is not the Glee
that it
Cast
is
cover.
the third best version of that song? Number one is the Glee cast. Number two is Alien Ant Farm covering Smooth Criminal.
Oh my god.
That
Shit.
let them have the rope to hang themselves.
Oh
Sure.
my god.
Fucking times can you cover a historically massive song that it is like unequivocally tied to one of the biggest artists of all time, and a whole generation is like, nah, this one's my shit. It is fucking great.
Koho's eyes. The moment you said that.
You go ahead. I'll give you more rope. Here's more rope. Keep hanging.
Michael Jackson's fine. His movie's gonna fucking bomb next year. I don't care. He made good songs, but he made even better covers of his song. I wish there was two cellos in this, but it doesn't matter. The actual like angst teenage rock vibe to this that Alien Ant Farm brings is addictive. It is an insane feat that they were able to get away with this and have it be as big as it is, because it should not work, and the fact that it works so well, I think speaks to why it deserves to be on the list.
Okay, so it's a better cover than it should be, 100%. Even
Calling
they
Smooth
did
Criminal
not
the
believe
original, the third best version of it is a take of someone who only goes to a restaurant and orders mac and cheese.
You
Everything.
literally refuse to try new food in California. So you need to go to fucking Red Robin for your chicken tendies.
No, because you were going, hey, let's get $75,000 sushi, and we're like, we're right next to
God forbid I have
Disneyland.
Mexican food in California.
What are you
You got your tight little fucking butthole ripping open an Airbnb.
Hey, Brooklyn, we should have had Bill on this episode, I think.
I'm sorry, but Boat will back me up on that. Saying Smooth Criminal is the third worst one is edgelord. I hate everything. I'm just trying to be controversial.
Am I
That's
being
the thing, Joel. I thought you
That's
were out of your depth when you started roasting Adelaide for only getting mac and cheese at places like Chicken Tendies Boy, like saying.
Only
man.
2018. It's gone.
I like that
I
trick.
think Smooth Criminal is like a top 5 Michael Jackson song for me. So it's like, excuse me, I'm dying here. But yeah, saying that.
Boatman, are you okay? Are you okay, Boat?
I don't know. I will say this song is better than it should be, but I'm happy that you absolutely nuked your draft board. Congratulations.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Here's the thing. Of the I have some weird fucking picks here, specifically Headstrong by Trapped.
Oh my god!
Never
What
think it's
the-
a new song.
Here's the real problem. Can we get into the real problem with Spence's pick here?
Let Brooklyn talk.
No, I think about that trip, that Chicago trip in particular, and I wish that I could have went to that trip just so I could have seen the outrage of everybody going to Red Robin and Koho being like, "Yeah, I'm getting tendies." But yeah, I was the right age when this song came out. I did not know of Smooth Criminal before, so I thought, "Oh, Alien Ant Farm is incredible." I think it's a great, like, if you're going to cover this song, I think rock is probably the best route to go with it. But yeah, I don't know. Not the first one I think of with. No, go ahead. I'm done.
My problem with Spence's pick is this is significantly terrible value. This is you taking an undrafted free agent talent in the 5th round. This is not someone you draft. You have Hey There Delilah still on the board, 1,000 Miles still on the board, Ocean Avenue still on the board, The Reason on the board, Float On by Modest Mouse is on the board, Bad
That
Day
would've gotten
Daniel
beat
Powder
down.
is on the board, 1985 Bowling for Soup is on the board,
Doesn't count.
Addicted Saving Abel is on the board.
We'll get to these in our honorable mentions.
I'm just saying, there's so many.
There's one you haven't mentioned yet that I don't understand how you haven't picked yet. But
Stacey's mom.
I have
Yeah.
5 other
Stacey's
picks that I
mom's
could have gone with, and you haven't named fucking any of them.
Teenage
All
Dirtbag
right.
is on the board.
Okay, that's one of them.
We're moving on to Brooklyn. Brooklyn, your
Feisty.
pick.
You were like, hey, you could take a comparable, sizably talented quarterback.
what
Instead,
you're
I
saying
drafted
is
a
like-
long snapper in the 5th round.
What you're saying, Cole, is I could
Okay.
have had a really nice roast dinner
All right.
with fondant potatoes, but no, I went with chicken tendies.
Okay.
I have questions.
Sure.
I have questions. So
Okay.
Boatman's next pick, like he already has his 2010s pick, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and we established in the chat that if a featured
Boat
artist,
does not have his 2010s yet.
Yeah, I have not picked a 2010 song.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes.
Oh,
No,
you
Boat
have
has
not-
Both
2010
Brooklyn and
songs.
Boat have the 2010s to close right now.
okay, so then I'm just confirming this based on our chat. We have established that if a featured artist was bigger, that song doesn't count.
No, okay.
That
If-
it doesn't count against them if they're
Yeah.
a good artist on someone else's song.
Yes, if Rockwell didn't have whatever dumb shit, that still counts. Then Somebody's Watching Me would have counted despite featuring Michael Jackson.
Okay, so then I am going to go with this. I haven't like fully checked this, so it could be, it could not be eligible, but I'm going to try for it anyways. I'm going to go with "I Love It" by Iconic Pop featuring Charlie XCX.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yes. This is in the same set list that I would hear Texas Midnight Runners "Come On Eileen." The same DJ played this song, and it's so great. I love belting this song at the top of my lungs. Yeah, it's unreal. I'm so glad that I got this at the end.
This is a song that I hated when it first came out. And now that it's about 10 years old, I love it.
You love us. You don't care.
I don't care. Anyone else on I Love It?
Good song.
Yeah, I've always liked this one. It's a good pick. It was. I will say it was not the one I was hoping for, so I feel good about that.
Okay.
All right. Shut up, Dylan.
Hey,
All
Dylan,
right.
is the Sergio Simpson cover of this one better too?
You got him. You got him, Coho. I think he's dead. All right. So, Boatman, we're going on to you. For the final pick, your 2010s pick. I have an idea of what it could be.
I know what it is.
I would like to confirm something before I make the pick.
Absolutely.
I believe this was said in the chat, but I want to make sure, since there's been a whole lot about featured artists, I want to confirm if somebody had their one hit, but then also had a hit as a featured artist, are they disqualified?
Okay, so are we talking about if the person who is the main
I'll just
artist-
say who I'm thinking of. CeeLo Green had a hit, but also had a hit as a featured artist.
does not count.
Okay.
The main artist who's the one hit wonder cannot be the feature on another hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Then I think it's fairly obvious what my pick is going to be. Safe and Sound by Capital City.
There it is. I knew that.
Good choice.
I knew
Okay.
that was the pick.
No. Incredible synth riff. I love that like early 2010s like alternative pop, indie pop sound. And this is one of the best ones of the kind. I think it absolutely rules. Just a great hook. I also love their other song, Kangaroo Court. That's also great. But yeah, fantastic.
All right.
Not the best song titled "Safe and Sound" released in the 2010s.
Oh, shut up.
I am with
Oh,
Spence
yes.
on that.
Oh, that's tough, actually. It's
They're both
not
good.
close.
I'm not saying it's a
Not
bad song. As someone who has listened to both a lot, unfortunately, I prefer the Taylor Swift version.
that's close, actually. We'll talk about that later. This is one of those songs where when I first heard it, I thought to myself, I should hate this, but I don't. And as the years have gone by, it's kind of stuck in the 2010s, but in a way that's super endearing, and like the way that a lot of 80s one-hit wonders sound like they're from the 80s. This is a great choice. I'm actually really happy that this one came up.
I'm going to be a grumpy old man again. I don't like this song.
Boo!
I thought it was overplayed. On radios especially. I think it leans too much on the synths, especially when they add in the horns like before the chorus, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I like this song gets talked about in this sphere a lot. I've always had that, and I don't know. I don't know what I can listen to in it that's gonna like turn me over. Be I'm like, oh yeah, like this is a great song.
Okay. Koho, did you say your thoughts on this one?
Great pick was my number 2 of the 2010s. If I didn't get somebody that I used to know, I was taking Safe and Sound. I think this is one of the best songs of the 2010s. Full stop.
So, with that being said, here is our board. So, in the first round, in order, Koho took Somebody That I Used to Know by Gautier and Kimbra. I picked Shut Up and Dance by Walk the Moon. Spence picked Come On Lean by Dexy's Midnight Runners. Brooklyn, The Snake.
Greatest the show. It's so good.
You Get What You Give by New Radicals, and Boat Would Take the Middle by Jimmy Eat World. Only for him to come back around and pick Return of the Mac.
I didn't get Return of the Mac. So
well, suck it, Koho. Brooklyn picked Drive by Incubus. Spence picking Turn the Beat Around by Sue Robinson. I picked Groove Is in the Heart by D-Light. Koho picked Chasing Cars by Snow Patrol. Only to turn around and pick What's Up by Four Non Blondes. I picked Dancing in the Moonlight by King Harvest. Spence picked the Murder Song, Pumped Up Kicks, Foster the People. Brooklyn picked Got to Be Real for Boatman to pick Spirit in the Sky. And then in the fourth round, Boatman picked The Promise by When in Rome. Brooklyn picked I Don't Want to Fall in Love. Who was that by again?
That is Julia. Julia something.
Okay.
great choice, guys.
Spence picking the obvious pick for Spence with I Touched Myself. Me expertly skirting the rules while staying in the lines and the parameters by picking Crazy by Gnarls Barkley. Koho picking Rapper's Delight by the Sugar Hill Gang. Then picking We're Not Gonna Take It by Twisted Sister. Then I picked Forget Me Nots. Spence picking the Alien Ant Farm cover of Smooth Criminal. Brooklyn picking I Love It by Icona Pop and Charlie XCX. And then Boat closing it off with Safe and Sound by Capital Cities. So we are going to be dropping this in the multiplex page. Does anybody have any parting honorable mentions that they'd like to toss out there? Give me 2 or 3.
I can go first if anybody else.
You go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to pick 3, all from the 90s, because I thought 90s was the most stacked of the whole of all the decades. My number 2 pick for 90s was going to be Crush by Jennifer Page. That's because I remember that song came on and I'm like, I think this is Sheryl Crow. And my girlfriend is like, nope, this is not. We looked it up and it is indeed a one-hit wonder. The other 2 I'm gonna pick, I'm gonna go with the Humpty Dance by Digital Underground. Thank you, Kirk Kolakowski, for showing me that song when we did the 90s one-hit wonders list, like way back in the day when we did Jukebox Playlist. And the third song, I gotta get some Canadian love on there, and I'm gonna go with Pure Nepotism, Tal Bachman's "She's So High."
Oh,
Hell yeah!
that's a good one. And anyone else?
Okay, so I have 2. I think the first one is I think to me one of the obvious most 2000 songs. If you're thinking of one-hit wonders, it's absolutely "Story of a Girl" by.
That was my number 2 2000s pick.
It is. It's a great time.
Hey, you know what you could have done, Spence? You could have picked that over Smooth Criminal. You'd have a better
balls. And then I think this is mostly for bar. I think one of the few times that Broadway really breaks into the mainstream in recent history is when Dreamgirls first debuted. And I am telling you, I'm not going.
Oh yeah,
it's 22 on the top 40, and I think one of the better songs in musical theater history. I think one of the best solos ever. It is phenomenal.
I'll throw out a couple. The 2010s I thought was like very deep. I know Boat would probably back up on a lot of these, but classic MKTO was definitely on my list.
Yeah.
Let Her Go Passenger was on my list.
Yeah.
Let You Down NF was on my list. Like there were definitely the list on the 2010s went deep, but I do want to shout out like Spence on my 70s short list, which was my shortest list. Day by Day was a top 10.
Really? I didn't see
of the Godspell soundtrack, and that song slaps. So I considered it for the 70s. Godspell album full of bangers for a rather okay show. But yeah, no, I also would have shouted out. I'll throw one more. Waves, Mr. Scholes. That one's really good for the 2010s.
Some I want to shout out. Life is a Highway, Tom Cochrane.
Not better than Rascal Flats. It's not better than Rascal
That's
Flats.
incorrect.
Nope.
It's not better.
Nope.
From Coho, but what's new?
The cover is
One that's kind of a like loophole pick because sorry, Adelaide.
I'm done.
Okay, well, this is kind of a loophole pick because of Phil Collins, but Easy Lover, Philip Bailey, was on my short list. Also, Werewolves of London, Warren Zevon was also one I considered for the 70s. Also, I just want to point out, nobody picked Funky Town, and I like Funky Town a lot.
I thought about that, but I knew it was going to get destroyed if I did.
That's fair. Funky
I hate
Town.
that song.
Funky Town and Stacy's Mom are the two like I was kind of surprised were not picked.
Oh yeah, Breakfast at Tiffany's. There's some weird ones.
I did think about that one too.
Yeah, there's some weird ones that didn't get picked.
So a couple from me. No Rain by Blind Melon was going to be my backup 90s pick. I also Breathless by the Corrs is a great 2000. It's like legitimately one of the best pop songs of the 2000s. It's kind of incredible. Brandy, You're a Fine Girl by Looking Glass from the 70s. Absolutely. And then
See,
I would
that's
also,
the one I thought you were going to go with when you went with Dancing in the Moonlight.
it was between those two.
I think
I
that's
just had these
one
ones
of
that like I thought qualified, and I'd go look, and there'd be one that was like 27 at one point in 1974, and it's like fuck me. I would have taken like Come and Get Your Love, Redbone, or Steelers Wheel. What the fuck
Stuck in
is
the
it?
Middle.
Stuck in the Middle with You. Both
Yeah.
those not one-hit wonders because they had one that like barely made it in the top 40 at one point. It's like
I
fuck.
was waiting for someone to be like, Tarantino, and then just like
So-
on it. I was like,
Last two I'm going to shout out where I just had it. How Bizarre by OMC. Absolute, like that has
is
aged
that
so well.
downsizing? This is a movie trailer, yes?
Maybe, I don't know. And then the last one I'm going to shout out is I'm going to say Relax by Frankie Goes to Hollywood.
So no one took Wonderwall.
Not a one-hit wonder.
Are we sure?
It's
Don't
Look
Look Back in Anger, Champagne Supernova.
Are we sure?
That would have
They
also
fall
been
under the
Jimi
Jimi
Hendrix
Hendrix.
thing.
Yeah.
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 Oh,
all
that
right.
was the one I was going to ask real quick. I didn't pick it because I figured it would, but Mark Ronson and Bruno Mars' Uptown Funk. Would we call
Yeah.
Mark Ronson a Jimi Hendrix despite the fact that he's not an artist?
I would
Mars,
because
I thought they were like co-leads, I guess would be the phrase.
Well, no. It's Mark Ronson featuring
Bruno Mars.
So it's
Okay.
100% a Mark Ronson song, but Mark Ronson does not make music very often, and he doesn't sing.
Right, but
It's the case of David Guetta getting an album named after him, but like Mark Ronson produces a lot of music that are hits.
Personally, I think if we're not going to disqualify Twisted Sister, I don't think we should have disqualified Mark Ronson. Is my personal thing.
why?
What?
Okay.
How?
No, I'm agreeing with.
No, I know, but I'm saying why? How could you have disqualified Twisted Sister?
I think you could have used the Jimi Hendrix rule because I think so many
Because the
people
one song
know.
was so influential, or what?
Well, I'm saying because so many people know I Want to Rock. Like that was kind of my personal thought process for the Jimi Hendrix rule. Is if it's reasonable to assume that people would know a second song, like the average person would know a second song from that artist.
Well, that's why I was so like on that's why on Crazy I was like, people absolutely know fuck you, which base and there you go.
But CeeLo Green is not Gnarls. Gnarls Barkley is the
Let's wrap this up real fast because we're still live. So thank you all for watching. We will be putting a poll in the multiplex page. So if you're not part of that page, please go join. Let us know who you think had the best draft. There will be a winner. Coho was the winner of the last episode, so please do not vote for him again. With that being said,
tampering. This is bullshit. Tampering, rigged. He's trying to steal it from me. Rigged.
Good.
No, I do agree with Adelaide. I think Boat does have the best list.
Okay. With that being said, thank you all for
Redeem
watching.
yourself, Brooklyn.
Keep on
If you
watching.
didn't drop the promise.
Keep on rocking. God damn it.
Drive safely.